Yeah! Get up!
Don't go. Don't go. Thank you. Oh, still trying to go. What is up, everybody? It is that one guy here, and it is sunset. I don't usually like to go out at this time because I know the lighting's not ideal. You know, for this camera here mounted on the helmet, it's not bad, but for this camera here, once the sun goes down, it starts getting really vague. There's not really good focus from the rear-facing camera, but what are you gonna do? I wanted to get out because it's been a while since I've recorded any video, and some things have been happening lately, and wanted to keep you all apprised of the situation. So I have come to the determination that it's time to move on from the Cruiser. This is nothing against Harley. Well, it is some against Harley. Let me be frank about this. It is a little bit against Harley. Not in their motorcycles, not against their brand, not against their performance. I hear all the time on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel that Harley Davidsons are slow, they're underpowered, their engines are too big to produce so little power. But you know what? I don't believe any of that, because Harley Davidsons are cruisers, and cruisers aren't meant to perform like sport bikes. So obviously everyone can have their own opinion, but I don't agree with that at all. But that is not the reason why I'm going away from a cruiser. If at all possible, I will. I'm gonna try it, if at all possible, to get two bikes. One is going to be a cruiser, and it'll likely be an 883R or an iron. Mostly because, you know, I have a feeling that when I do switch over to what the bike I'm gonna get is going to be a naked sport bike. I'm still not huge into the fairing. I'm still not huge into the sport bikes where you have to lean forward and you're uncomfortable after a short period of time. That's going to be too big of a jump for me, so I'm going to go get a naked sport bike. In the process of selling this bike, so all of you guys out there, and I say guys because you're following me, that one guy, but I'm talking to you gals as well. If you are in the market for a 2013 Harley-Davidson Dyna Fat Bob, this baby is for sale. It's on Craigslist right now. You can check it out. If you've watched my channel, you know that I take care of my bike, both inside and out, and that it runs well. If you've watched the channel, you watch me go all over the place with this machine, and you know that it performs well, and you know that it's well taken care of. So anyway, if you're in the market, then hey, make me an offer. But this isn't a video to pander to you guys to try and get you to buy my bike. This video is to say why I'm leaving the cruiser segment. And the biggest reason for me is, after taking a few rides in some twisties and getting out into the foothill area and just getting out there and really enjoying the ride. I motovlog so much that I forget that to take time to just enjoy the ride. And I want to enjoy the ride even more, so I'm looking for a sportier machine. So three of the contenders, the biggest contenders for me right now, actually, you know, it's down to two, and it's the KTM 1290 Superduke, and the other one is the BMW S1000R. Those are my two contenders right now. I've done a lot of research, and really all that's left for me to do is to go out and ride these bikes to see which one I like better. And then after that, really, it's a matter of just finding the best deal, because, you know, I'm not going to get a whole lot for this bike. When I say a whole lot, I'm not going to get, you know, what I paid for it, and definitely not what I put into it. I might get what I paid for it back, but I'm definitely not going to get everything that I put into this bike. Not to mention, you know, all of my life that I put into this bike, all the feeling and the thought and the work I put into this bike, I can't get back. So that's just part of owning motorcycles, though, and it's just part of it. It's not something that I would change what I've done to this bike, and I'm gonna leave this bike as it is right now because I'm not gonna do anything else to it, no matter how long it takes to sell it. You know, there's no point in putting any more money into it when I can just put that money away to save up for whatever bike I'm gonna get next. So, my question for you, and please leave it in the comments. I really like to get you guys involved in the channel, and I'm all big into the I like your input, but I want to end up doing what I want to do, but I do appreciate everyone's input. So I am asking you now, the question that I have for you is, have any of you gone from a cruiser to a sport bike, a naked sport bike, or just a regular, like a super sport? How many of you have made the switch from cruiser to sport bike? Is the temptation so great that you're liable to get into an accident or do something stupid? Now, I have a lot of self-control. I take pride in being somebody that doesn't do stupid things, but I know having the greater horsepower and top speeds and the lean angles, the temptation's going to be there. So my question for you is, how hard is that to fight that temptation? I'm going to guess that your response is going to be, you know, if you're already a person that's careful and thoughtful in your decision making and has good self-control, you're going to be fine. That's what I'm guessing. But I'd just like to know if there's any of you out there that do feel like you have really good self-control. That guy didn't look like he was going to stop. That you feel like you have good self-control, but you still had struggles with trying to stay safe on your sport bike when you switched over from a cruiser. Please leave it in the comments, because I am curious to know what my tendency is going to be when I do end up switching out. So that is my big question for you. Also, if there's just anything else that you think I should consider, I've been pretty thorough in my research and really thoughtful in not just picking the flashiest bike or the bike with, you know, all the bells and whistles. I really want a good value, and I want something that's going to that I'm going to have fun on for a long time. Now, my nature is to want to try something new pretty regularly, but you know, if I can find a bike that I'm happy with and it will be happy with for a good period of time, then I'm all for it. So any of your suggestions will be noted and will be appreciated. So please leave it in the comments if you have suggestions. And I just appreciate you guys watching my channel and coming with me on this journey of riding bikes, riding motorcycles, riding Harleys, and everything else in between that I've been out there test riding, and all of your suggestions are always appreciated. So guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up down there, which is the like button, and if you're so inclined, hit the subscribe button, which I'll pop up right over here. Also throw up some links over here in this direction, and you can go straight to one of my other videos. Guys, if you're out there riding, be safe, and if you're not riding, get riding. Whew, that guy's going fast. That's that one guy, and I am out.